Alright, in today's video, we are going to discuss how to pass Bece examination excellently this year.
Honestly, this very aspect got me thinking. I was like, would I tell you the same thing you've had over and over?
Your parents has already told you a lot of things. Your siblings, your relatives, those people that are higher than you, they've already told you many things about how to pass Bece. How would I do?
Finally, I came up with some proven tips that would help you not only to pass Waec and get A's, you also be very good academically.
Before I start, I would like to encourage you to watch this video to the very end to get the best. I would also like to tell you that we started free online tutorials for Bece students on their various subjects this year. After you are done with this video, you can check the description section. There I will put the link to those videos. I will not stop there. I will start to make intensive and quality tutorials and videos that will help Bece students this year. The only thing you will need to do to get notified is to click the red subscribe button and also click the notification bell, and that's all for free. In summary, we are going to talk about genuine self-drive, effective time management. We'll talk about the necessary materials that are needed for students that would like to pass Bece very well. Talk about how to answer questions correctly and the likes. Let's start with Bece grading system. Just like you can see on the screen right now. Take time to pause the video and check it. Number 1, incorporation of a quality self-drive. Actually, this concept that I call self-drive, I got it from a term called self-driving cars. They don't require human drivers to steer or pedal in order to operate. They operate by themselves. By what? By perceiving the surrounding objects to function by themselves. That is the exact thing I would like you to incorporate. Incorporate a quality self-drive. You don't need your mom or your dad to tell you to read. You don't need them to force you to read. Get something that would serve as a self-drive that would stimulate you to read. It's until you get this self-drive that you know how sweet this self-drive is, because it is just like a stomach ache. You know, when this very stomach ache grips, you know how you feel. You need to take drugs and others to stop it. This one can't be stopped. If you get a quality self-drive, it won't be stopped at all. It will grip you to the extent that if you've not read at that very particular time, you will not feel comfortable. The question now is that, how do I get a quality self-drive? You must have goals. Even after you've passed the Bece examination, I will divide this into 2. 1, long-term goal. 2, short-term goal. I would like to place passing Bece this very year as a short-term goal, and your long-term goal is being successful in life. Just note that how we get this self-drive differ. The way I will get my own self-drive is different from how you will get your own self-drive. So focus on yourself, know more about yourself, and get it. First, observe an effective time management. A girl that had 92/100 in her post-UTME, that's the exam you do before you enter a university after you've done JAMB. She had this to say. She was told to take a seminar on how to pass post-UTME. She had this to say, that time schedule matters. Let me tell you, if you try to search for those people that are successful in life, those people that are very good academically, very good in all areas of life, they will tell you that time schedule matters. They will tell you it's very, very important. The question now is that, do we observe an effective one? Even if you've started observing it, do you observe an effective one? Okay, I will take you through how to observe an effective one. The first step is to get started. I tell you, getting started is the toughest step. No, you have to decide. I'm telling you, you have to decide. A story was told of a person, to be precise, a woman. This very woman would constantly speak proudly about her ability to manage multiple schedules. She would say she can manage many tasks and get all these very tasks done. And unfortunately, this very woman that would still complain that she never had enough time. She would still complain that she couldn't spend quality time with her family. This very thing got her to be hospitalized. She was then told by the doctors that she would need to manage her time very well. If you would remember, I told you that this very woman would constantly speak proudly that she could manage multiple schedules, right? But I tell you, with this, she accepted the fact that she would need to study and manage her time properly. How you can actually get started, you must acknowledge, you must accept that you don't manage your time very well. Now, the second thing I would like you to note is that she had to consider her time study. Just like she did, I would also like you to consider a time study. This would even help you to be organized, and at the same time you will be a better person. How did she go about this? At time study, she did this. She got a logbook. So that very logbook, she wrote all her daily activities for 2 weeks. Did you hear me very well? For 2 weeks. That means she did example 1 first week, example 2 second week. With this example 1 and example 2, you can compare all those events that you recorded at this particular time. So she did that as well. She checked up through, even when she was doing irrelevant things. She tried to jot everything down. She jotted everything down. In summary, she kept excellent details, and that helped her also to manage her time very well. The next thing I would like you to know, she assessed her problem. It's another thing for you to acknowledge that very problem. It's another thing for you to conduct a time study. It's now another thing for you to assess that very problem. If this very part is left behind, I tell you, everything is lost. Through the pages of information she wrote down, she was able to get all those things that took her time, all those irrelevant things that took her time. I tell you, if you try this very thing, you will realize many irrelevant things that take more time than what you can think of. And with this, you will be able to use this time for effective things. Don't worry, before you end this video, I'll tell you many of the things that you should be using this very time for. Just to make sure with this time study, you could be able to draw a good timetable that covers 24 hours. Now that you've gotten a genuine self-drive and you've been able to manage your time effectively, the next is necessary materials. What are the necessary materials you would like to focus on? I want to say this before I talk about those materials. Don't look at what you want. That very Bece that you would like to pass. Don't look at that very Bece that you would like to pass. Don't look at that A's that you would like to get. Focus on what you need to get those A's. I realize that most people just only they say, I will pass my Bece exam. I want to get A's. But they wouldn't focus on the material things. They wouldn't focus on those things that are needed to get those grades. Please do well to focus on these materials I'll be talking about. Number 1, Bece past questions. See, I tell you, you must spend quality time with Bece past questions if you really want to be what you would like to be. The lady I was talking about the other time, I told you that she had 92 in her post-it right out of 100. When she was taking the seminar, she talked about past questions, and she talked about the specific way we should use past questions. I tell you, any past question you will read or you would solve wouldn't lead you back to the topic. I tell you, you've not solved that past question. What you should do now is that any Bece past question, maybe question number 1, make sure that question number 1 sends you back to the textbook and read more about the topic, know more about the topic, know how to answer more questions on that very topic, but focus more on those that you've not known. I've done videos on Bece past questions. You can click the video that is in the card you can see on the screen right now, or check the description section for the link to those videos so that you will be able to watch them and get the best from them. Don't also forget to click the red subscribe button and also click the notification bell so that you can join us while we solve these past questions. The next necessary material is the syllabus. This very syllabus, it entails the topics you've done in JSS1, JSS2 and JSS3. So try to get all those topics and read them intensively. I'm really glad you are still watching. Now I will start to itemize necessary skills to pass Bece examination even after you've prepared intensively. The number 1 thing I will talk about is writing legibly. I tell you, this very writing, the issue of writing, see, a lot of students should have gotten A, they will be dropped to C. You think it's funny? Better try to get a good writing so that you will pass your Bece this year, especially theory questions. The second necessary skill I would like you to get is how to answer Bece question, especially theory questions. So when we're talking about this, you have to read at first, read again to understand that very question. That's number 1. Number 2, try to underline the keyword. You can just go through it and underline the keyword in that very question. After you've done that, try to what? Try to get the answer of this very keyword. Just try to think about it. You've read everything, right? Just try to think about the answer in your brain, and after that, what? Try to construct these very answers. You have to join words together. So you have to what? Construct these very answers. Construct them together to what? To get the main thing that that very question is about. So after that, you would have to what? You have to write it down. Before I talked about writing it down, I talked about construction. This is the very part people miss. Please try to construct everything you would write so that you would avoid shading. A lot of people would start shading their books. They will start shading it, shading. Are you an artist? As you are going through these studying tips that I've shared, you might have some challenges, just like how to read without falling asleep. I've done a video on that. You can click the card you can see on the screen right now, or check the description section. Someone requested for this very video on one of my videos. If you need videos like this as well, you are facing challenges that you would like me to make videos on, you can just tell me in the description section. And if you enjoyed this video also, you can also tell me in the description section. It motivates to do more. Now the next thing I'll talk about is what? Study groups. Try to get 3, 4, 5 people that are serious minded, that would like to pass their Bece as well as you would like to pass your Bece as well. Now try to read together. You might what? You might create a timetable for that on its own. So you create a time for that very one on a timetable on its own. You will read personally, and there will be a time you will come together to read as well, or you will select topics to read on. So this would help you. There are a lot of ways for you to use this study group effectively, because if one is weak, one will strengthen one. That's the benefit of study group. Anytime you would like to choose a member of that very study group, make sure there are people that are very, very serious about getting the best for their Bece. And at the same time, this one is very, very important. Don't neglect God. If you really want to pass Bece this year, there are a lot of people that have done Bece with all these things I've told you, that because they didn't include God, they failed Bece. So that's it. Make sure you put God first. We've seen cases of people that even without reading too much, they will ace their exam. And if you like to compare them with those that even prepared very well, you will see that but I thought this boy read very well. Why did he get something like this? From A, you will now be seeing something like C. Funny marks. And he prepared very well for that. So that's why you should include God. God is what? Is the creator and is the originator of that very exam. Is the creator of the person that would even set the exam. So if you put him first, how much more would he help you to pass that very exam? Do you need solved Bece pass questions? Click and watch the video you can see on the screen right now. Don't forget to check the videos I said in the description section after you've even watched this video. Please, if you've not subscribed, click the red subscribe button and also click the notification bell. Don't forget to give us a like if you've enjoyed this video, and also comment on this positive note.